Today I'm going to show you how to make a homemade ice pack. One way to help reduce pain is to use icing. So when we do icing, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Some people already have a cold pack. If you don't have one at home though, there's a couple of very simple ingredients that you can make one on your own. So what I recommend is a freezer Ziploc type bag. You can do this one or a larger one depending on how much pain you're trying to alleviate. And so what we do is we start with 1 part of isopropyl alcohol and then 3 parts water. All right, and just careful not to spill, zip everything up, get all the air out of there. And when you freeze it, the alcohol won't let it freeze to a solid cube of ice. It'll be more able to kind of bend around curves of your foot or your ankle, which is really nice. And conveniently, I do have one that I made before to show you. It's kind of what it looks like after. It's almost like a slushie, so it doesn't get all the way hard. It'll conform really nicely to whatever area you're trying to ice, and you can just put it right back in the freezer after and keep using it. In here I also have another favorite of mine for icing, which is frozen corn. Frozen peas and frozen corn conform really well to whatever body part you're trying to ice as well. So the rules are for icing, protect the skin in something, either a sock or a towel in between the skin and whatever ice pack you're using. And we usually recommend to ice for no longer than about 10 to 15 minutes. If you've had an injury, icing every hour on the hour for that amount of time is great. If it's more of just a chronic condition like a tendinitis, 3 to 4 times a day is optimal, but at least twice is great. Hope you get on icing. If you need anything, if you have questions, if you've had an injury or you haven't seen us yet, give us a call.